Hey guys, so I am here to finally be able to do a video, a tutorial without having to do a voiceover, and it's because I decided to do it at night when the baby is asleep. So what I'm gonna try to do is do like 2 tutorials today, but this is only gonna be one, which is gonna be the Vanity. This is the 8.5 by 11. Like I said previously before, I'm traveling, so I don't really have any of my things. And so I just figured a lot of work from home have the 8.5 by 11 because you have standard printers. I know that's what I had, and if I needed any bigger prints, I would have to go and outsource, and outsourcing can be a little expensive. So I try always to accommodate my print at homers like myself. Now, investing in a bigger printer is definitely worth it, but until then, we're gonna do what we gotta do. And this is the kit that I have when I travel. So what you're gonna need for this is a metal ruler, of course your prints, a metal ruler. I got some acetate from Amazon, which I will be putting in my Amazon store. I have my glue gun, and of course, my X-Acto blade, which I bought separately. Some what is this? Some more blades in case I need to switch it, because over here we don't do ragged cuts. We just go with the straight. And then I also have some glue stick, and that's probably all you're gonna. And double-sided tape to glue down the acetate. So what's in my bag? That's for another video. I'm using this chopping block because this little granite has little indentations and it makes the cut funky. And of course, foam board. I purchased these from Walmart. Everybody gets this from Hobby Lobby, but I got this from Walmart. It was like $1.98. So as you guys can see, let me put this over here. I already cut everything out. And now I'm just gonna glue them on here how I want them to be. What I'm just gonna do is just gonna stick all these images down. And there's no right way or wrong way to place them. You're just gonna place it, rub it down, make sure you don't have any bubbles. Smooth that down, and then put that off over there. So now we're just gonna go through and just cut every piece off. it's so different being on here, able to talk and communicate without having to do a voiceover. And I definitely get what it is. My daughter, she's on YouTube. She vlogs and things like that. And she waits until everybody goes to bed. And she does this. And whatever else she's gonna do, unless it's like we're somewhere and she's day vlogging. So it is definitely easier doing this. But I definitely had to force myself to come down here because I was about to go to bed. I was in bed reading my book and I was about to go to sleep. I was like, girl, if you don't get up, these people are waiting for that vanity tutorial. So here I am in the quiet of it all. Okay, so now for this, because I think a lot of people are getting this a little confused. So these parts right here, these little white parts, we're going to cut it off. That's gonna come off because you need space for this to fit, right? You need space, and that's why that comes off. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this part out and I'm gonna be pretty much done with the cutting except for this part where I have to score. So you see that white line right there? That's where you're gonna score. You're gonna score that. Score that line, and that's scoring means you're only gonna do it slightly. You're not gonna put a lot of pressure because you don't want it to cut all the way through. You still want that paper to connect, but you still want to be able to like maneuver. And that part is gonna go on this part. We're gonna glue this onto this, like so. But of course it's gonna be scored. But let me get to this part. Now this is the part that's something, and I really love. I love intricate designs like this. And if I can do more, I surely would, but it's a lot of cutting. And with the paper on the back, that could be a little frustrating. Especially because the images that you get from Walgreens and CVS are a little thick. So you gotta really add that pressure to get it in there. But I definitely love a cute, intricate design on the window. And so whenever anybody requests a design, for me to design a template, I say, how good are your cutting skills? So I know if I can, do it up, or if I need to kind of like just be a little mellow. And boom, just like that. See, check it out. So now I'm just gonna go through and kind of like fix that. I think if I was friends with Cricut, because Cricut and I have a love-hate relationship when it comes to print and cut, I would definitely probably have Cricut cut it out and like glue it on here, because this could definitely be time consuming. It's definitely cute and worth it, but child, ooh. Like a lot of people say when it comes to foam board, like people don't want to pay them enough to do this, because if you're looking for something real bussing, it's gonna take some time. Let's see what's looking like. Oop, yep, I got a piece of nail. But this is what we got. Okay. And then I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna score. Now when we're scoring, we're just gonna put the ruler right here on the line. And then we're just gonna slightly go through it. Not too much pressure, just enough to like go through and pop it. And we're popping it, and then that's what it does. So that's a score. And then it works kind of like a flap, because you can put it down, put it up, put it down, put it up, put it down, put it up, like that. So this is gonna work as our hinge. And now we have to take the acetate and do that. So for the ones who are using cellophane, now let me talk to y'all real quick. I know cellophane is cheaper. I know. But we want a professional look. We perfected our cuts by using an X-Acto blade and getting replacement blades. So we got that. And using a metal ruler. So we already got that down pat. But now I'm gonna need y'all to get away from the cellophane, because this doesn't compare to this. Look how it's very strong. I was using clear laminate, but those only come in like one size. So I just got introduced to this acetate, which is what they use to go around like types of cakes and or whatever. So it's a little strong and it will give you a clean look. Now some of y'all cellophane placing, putting down, whatever you want to call it, is just, it's just because it doesn't give it a clean look, because it's wrinkled. And when you're getting like a box from the store, it's not wrinkled, it's burnt. So this is gonna be my Amazon store, and you can just get it. I think this came overnight, maybe. And at the moment I'm in Vegas. So all we're gonna do, so I'm gonna put that over there. I'm gonna take my acetate, and I'm going to take the piece that I cut out from here as a measurement. So I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna put that down, and I'm going to leave some edges, because you're gonna need to place the glue. The tape. Yeah. And I was gonna use a little skinny one, but I think that's a little too skinny, so I'm gonna have to use the medium size one. So we're gonna use this one. Is this the medium size? Okay, yeah, we're gonna use this one. So I'm just gonna put this down right here to make sure I have enough space. And then for here, I'm just gonna snip that right there. Let's do this. And I'll just snip that right there. So now that that's placed, we're gonna discard that. And then I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna cut. Now, remember I said I don't cut straight. Remember I said that? So we're gonna give it to God and hope it turns out at least okay. Cause, whew. Okay, let's cut this little piece off too. And we'll set that to the side. Now this is a pretty decent sized roll, so you can definitely make a couple boxes out of these. It's definitely worth the money, and it was not expensive at all. I think I paid maybe like $10 for that, and that is, I want to say at 8. I don't know. I have to look at my Amazon cart to see what size that is. And boom, just like that. That's cut. I'm gonna take this, turn it over, and I'm going to, let's get my scissors. Get my little scissors over here. I'm gonna take my double-sided adhesive, and I'm just going to place it as close to this window as possible. And boom, just like that. Then we're gonna take the tape off. So this is how it's supposed to look after the tape is all on it. And then I'm going to peel that top layer off of the tape. And then we're gonna take our little acetate and we're just gonna place it on top. And just like that, you hear that? Sturdy. Okay, so now that that's done, I like to do a little bit of measuring before I get to it. So what this is going to be doing is being glued on here, like glued on this like that. That's how it's going to be glued on. That we can lift it up, flap it down, like so. Okay, so now that is going to be over there, and we're going to work on this because we're going to put this together before we do that. Now, the way that I designed this box is for the walls, the sides to go on first, and then this will go over it like so. But first, we're going to take this paper off. Because that's one thing I forgot to do. Okay, so that's gonna go like that. This is gonna go like this. And then the door is gonna go, you know. So I think I'm going to glue this like this. So I'm gonna place the glue on this side. And then, oh Lord, I'm going to set it here we go, like that. Take a little piece of foam and get those little parts away. Now we're gonna make sure, add a little pressure for a couple seconds till it dries. Okay, I think that's good. Now we're gonna do the same thing to the other half. Add that pressure, take that piece of foam and smooth that out. Smooth it out in the back and in the front. Now for extra security, we're gonna take the glue gun and we're just gonna like secure that part right there. Take that foam, smooth it out. It's kind of like laying caulk. Excuse me. I don't know who came up with that word for that, but that's something. So I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side. I'm gonna take that foam, smooth that out. And you have your base. Ooh. I hope it's straight. My eyes is crooked, so. And then we're just gonna take this because we want it to be like this. This goes up. Then so we're gonna take the door, we're just gonna place that over it like this. Because I wanted to cover this. So we're just gonna place that there and we're just gonna put the glue on these sides and put this down. Ooh, hi, chat. Child, this glue gun does not play, okay? So y'all need to be careful. And we're just gonna smooth that out. Ooh. One thing about glue guns, they do not play. I have a burn on my leg. My mom used to make party favors for like weddings and baby showers and things like that. And didn't have to, but I helped her one time because she was at work and she had to get this order finished, and I dropped a piece of glue on my leg and I still have the mark from the burn. So I'm just taking the glue gun and I'm just going into those seams to seal. And then I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna push, clean it up. And I'm gonna do the same thing with the other side. I'm just gonna take the glue gun and I'm gonna go in here and put some glue. Stand up. I'm gonna take, that's too small. I think I just use this one. And then I'm gonna scrape along. And boom, like that. So now I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this, the back, and then I'm gonna glue the back on here. Like this. So I'm just gonna glue right here, just like I did for the front. Okay, I'm gonna push this through. And I'm gonna put a little pressure. I'm trying to get this excess glue up. Oh, there's only excess on one side. Okay. And then I'm gonna take the glue gun again and I'm going to seal in those little parts on the side. Cause one thing about me, ain't nobody about to say, oh, my stuff came apart. Like, no. It wasn't me. Because I made sure I sealed it to perfection. And then I'm going to take, again, one of these and clean it up. And boom. Like, how cute is this? This is like a jewelry box, like for real. How cute. How cute. This looks like a jewelry box. Like, it could for real have like a little music thing in there. Okay, so now we're gonna test the glue. So I'm gonna put that right there. That goes down in there. Perfect fit. I'm gonna just put a piece of glue right here. Oh, I think that's where, you know what? Let me see about removing this. I'm gonna move this one because it's a little too thick. And I'm gonna place this right here like this. And boom. The foam added a little extra thickness we didn't need. So we're gonna take this and I'm going to put some, let's put some adhesive on that. Now that that extra foam could work. It definitely can work. It just brought out the top a little bit further than I needed it to go. And I'm gonna add this one on top of that. Now this is my first time making this box, and whenever I have my templates, I have other people testing it out for me, but not until I can see it for myself is when I can really like fix. So I'm gonna lay this on here, and then I'm just gonna put this here, place it in there like that, and then I am going to lay that flat like that. And that way it's flat. So that's how that is working. I know some people found hinges to go inside, but and then, oh, I forgot you're supposed to like score this. Oh my God, I'm supposed to score it now. I was so excited about doing that. I'll just score it like this. So don't do like me, don't be excited, just score it. Or you can take this little flap off altogether. I just thought it would be like a cute little closure. How that fits perfectly. It still just has like a little bit of a overlap flap, but it closes down pretty cute. Look at that. And then it opens up. You put the little goodies in there, and then you close it back like that. Like how cute is that? And of course you put the mirror right here. Now we're gonna see how it's gonna look if we add the if we leave the foam on. Okay, there we go. Now, if you decide that you just want to leave the foam on, that is perfectly fine as well. And boom, just like that, is back on. So that's perfectly fine as well, but I do suggest taking the flap off. Because it's just gonna poke out too far. Let me show you. Because we're gonna put that in there. Because what I did not calculate into the whole thing was this little part right there. So that much needed to be cut off in order for it to fit perfectly. But it will fit fine without that. So let me take that flap off. Flap is gone. And we're gonna make sure before we glue that See, that's cute. It just has like a little overlap, but that's perfectly fine. And it's cute either way. So I'm just gonna glue this part down. You definitely can use the tape because that works. And I'm gonna lay this down again. And I'm going to slide this in and push that down and add a little pressure. Now there is definitely, I guess, no wrong or right way of which one you want to do. And just like that, that is done like that. This way, the flap definitely works a little more fluently versus with when I just had the paper. When I just had the paper, it was a little more, harder to lift up because it's just paper. There's nothing there like a barrier to kind of like lift it off so that it could be like that. And so yeah, that was just a little more, but it did go all the way to the back because with this you have that little thing, but that's neither here nor there. Like that's something small that you can't even really see if it's like this. But this is super cute and it definitely looks like a music box. One thing I didn't think about getting was a mirror because this is supposed to be a mock-up. So in the tutorial, but how cute is this? It's super cute. Look at inside. That's super cute. Thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, happy crafting.